What's good, everybody? It's Kaige-O Gaming, and welcome back to our Outer Worlds series. Playing on hard difficulty, our very first time playing. If you are enjoying the series, make sure to leave a like. If you're not, make sure to leave a dislike. I appreciate all your feedback. And last time we left off, well, we just got started. We started off in basically a cryopod that we've been living in for 70 years. Some dude who is a fugitive came to save us, wanted us to meet some type of smuggler, and then our escape pod crushed the smuggler, never got to talk to him. So now we're trying to take his ship, but we need a power core. As of right now, we're just kind of exploring a bit and looking for this power core. Get back! Ooh! Ooh, Nelly. Sentry Saber. Okay. At least we won the fight that time. Looks like they ambushed some people, some residents. Those poor guys. Got a bit cartridge. Yeah, definitely. No, the other body's right here. I was gonna say, sometimes it seems like the bodies disappear, but maybe I just don't end up finding them. If we look at our map, like we have like an area over here, but I'm not sure how much like the quest line is going to make us explore. So maybe we'll explore those areas before we head on our ship, if the quests don't take us there. Because like we also have this old wreckage to check out. Well, we're pretty low on ammo. We have what, 54 bullets, and then 5 in our AR. Now, I will admit, I've recorded for like 4 minutes and talked to this guy and realized that for some reason the resolution changed, so like the recording was super zoomed in. So I just went back to that save real quick.
Whoa, hey, where'd you come from?
Stealing the shovel. We do have like some stuff over there. Yeah, let's talk to this guy here.
Don't go ambling out in those hills. That's marauder territory, friend.
My pod crashed in the hills back there.
Your pod? What are you on about? You take a bruise to the cranium? Ain't safe out here. You'd best head into town. Avail yourself of Edgewater's high walls. And low prices.
Low prices. Nice to meet you. I'm Alex Hawthorne, captain of the Unreliable.
Pleased to make your acquaintanceship. I'd shake your hand, but I've been hauling corpses. You don't want none of that on you. Name's Silas. Junior in humor for the town of Edgewater. We're all part of the Spacer's Choice family.
I don't like being a liar, but it gives us experience. Who do I talk to about a power regulator? Or I'm looking to make a little money while I'm here.
Got a knack for being discreet-like? There's money to be made, long as you keep your nose clean. Edgewater is a company town, board-owned and operated. That includes the cemetery. None of us own our grave sites, we rent them from the company. Renting means money. Money means paperwork. Paperwork means signatures. Some of our families become a mite delinquent in paying their dues, you see?
Okay, You're making people pay for their own graves?
Company policy. If it was up to me, I'd put the whole town 10 feet under, free of charge.
Why can't you collect these fees yourself?
Quotas, mostly. Got a backlog of graves to fill. Bodies won't bury themselves, you know?
Okay, alright, I'll collect your fees for you.
4 workers still haven't paid up. Phyllis, Conrad, Ludwig, and Martin Abernathy. He's a special case. You may want to twist his arm a little.
Why is Abernathy a special case?
He just is. Look, I don't want to get into it. Just make sure he pays up.
Where can I find these people?
Conrad's got a barbershop in town. Phyllis works at the cannery most hours. Abernathy... I ain't seen him in a few days. His domicile is near the cannery. You'll find him in town. All except Ludwig, that is. He's over by the landing pad.
There was something else I wanted to ask.
Yeah?
This town must be in pretty bad shape if it's keeping you employed.
You could look at it that way, I suppose. You could look at us and say, those Edgewater saps lost near every soul to plague. But you'd be wrong. We're survivors. Loyal company folk, brave in the wilds.
You're not worried about falling sick?
Every now and again, a virulent plague sweeps through our town. That's life on the frontier, I suppose. A body grows accustomed.
How long have you been a junior in humor, gravedigger, whatever?
Hang on, I'm doing some math in my head. 20, 30, carry the 1. All my life? Work's been real good to me. Fresh air, exercise. Only problem's the paperwork. Can't get anybody to pay their gravesite fees.
You lose a lot of people to marauders?
Former people, yeah. Marauders been raiding my graves, you see. Hence the armed guards.
What are they after, loot?
Oh no. They are after the most precious loot of all. Spacer's Choice Company property. If those marauders swipe any more bodies out of my cemetery, company's gonna duck my pay. Hang on.
There was some other stuff we could ask.
Work's been...
If you got a marauder problem, I can take care of it.
Well, if you're gonna go headhunting, talk to Constable Reyes back in town. She pays for marauders by the finger.
Any idea where they're coming from?
Couldn't tell you. No, I mean, I'm contractually prohibited from saying anything that might reflect poorly on Spacer's Choice. Ah, avoid it. Shouldn't have said that either. Look, forget I said anything.
Okay.
You could look
Couldn't we ask about the, Who do I talk to about a power regulator?
Definitely not the junior in humor, that's for sure. If you've got business inquiries, you should stop by Reed Thompson's office. He's up in the tower above the cannery. Head into town, follow the road.
Okay. I don't think there's anything
Yeah.
else to talk to him about. Oh, have you heard any news about the Hope?
The colony ship? Are you talking about that old rumor? Some great big starship packed full of colonists what got lost in the Aether never to be found again? Ain't heard that one since I was but a stripling. Can't say it was terribly convincing far as rumors go. There a reason you asking?
I don't understand. Are you saying everybody's forgotten about us?
Hope's just a rumor, friend. Ancient rumor at that. Maybe you've been out in the sun too long. Why don't you head over to the cantina? Get yourself some zero-G brew. It's a brew that's good for what ails you.
Everything's like an advertisement. I don't understand. They said the colony was expecting us.
Look, I don't know what's got you caterwauling about Hope this and Colony that, but you need to stop. Or there's gonna be trouble.
Trouble? Where's the trouble in asking a question?
Trouble's in the asking. Or don't much care for folk running their mouths, spreading hoaxes and the like. Frankly, neither do I.
Oh, apparently that seems to be illegal. Okay, change the subject, brother.
Something I can do for you?
Got a question?
Yeah?
Okay, I should go. The quest tracker displays objectives for the active quest. You can change your active quest in the quest log of your ledger. Alright, let's focus on the side quest first.
Huh? What? I wasn't dozing off.
Huh? What? I wasn't dozing off.
Okay, they're both dozing off. See, you guys are really doing your jobs here. Yeah, I'm curious as to how much exploration rewards you in this game. Like... I mean, we got experience for coming over here. Bit cartridges? I feel like 3's not a whole lot, but we will take it. Alright, let's go into the city, and then we'll continue exploring outside. But let's see what the city's like. The settlement, the town. Examine. Do you want to end your years in luxury and comfort? Do you dream of walking beneath the vaulted arches of Byzantium? Early retirement is finally here. Early retirement is your ticket to Byzantium. Early retirement is Chairman Rockwell and Minister Clark's gift to you. Selection for the early retirement process is by lottery. Winners enjoy an all-expense-paid trip to their new life in Byzantium, the jewel of Halcyon. Did I sound like a commercial? That was my goal. Ooh. Do we start stealing already? Hacking and picking locks. Your hacking and lockpick skills help you get into places you're not meant to be. Mag picks are used to break open locks, and bypass shunts are used to break computer encryptions. If your skill is high enough to break the security, you will see how many mag picks or shunts you need and how long it will take. Raising your skill will lower the number of items used and speed up the process. Oh my gosh, that uses 4 of my mag picks? Whoa, look at all this stuff though. I want the heavy ammo. I stole it. It's my first stolen item. We've done it. A compass? Can we sell stolen goods? I don't know how stealing works in this game. But I'll be taking my first helmet. What does this give me? Armor type? Medium, lockpick 5. Oh yeah, we're looking cool, dude. Robbing them blind. General. Quest. Okay, the compass is just junk. I don't know. Ooh, it did knock us down a mag pick. Pet pills? I just want to see what all this stuff is. Gotta assume, like, that's aid, right? Pet pills. It doesn't mark up as stolen here in our inventory. So once we steal it, I would assume we're good to go. Maybe. Mind attributes +1. Companion ability cooldown -50%. Okay, so we have a few things like body attributes. Ooh, personality attributes. If we look at character, lockpicking is a mind attribute, but that only gives 1. Is that really gonna help us? You know what? Let's try it. Mind attributes +1. We're at 3. Tech skills? What are tech skills? Medical, science, and engineering. We're looking for stealth skills. Like this. So if we put this on real quick, it knocks it down to 2 mag picks. Okay, okay. Is there anything else that gives us mind attributes? Body. Personality. Personality. Alright, let's use this. 0! Oh my gosh. Trespassing, lockpicking, hacking, and murder are all considered illegal activities and are frowned upon by society. Avoid being seen if you want to engage in those activities without consequences. We did it! We did it! We just got some nice free gear. Which gave us what? Tremor Cleaver? Two-handed 66? 82 DPS? This is actually better. And then what else did we get? We got some ammo. So there's light, heavy, and energy. Heck yeah, dude. I'm just hyped that we got that to do that for 0 mag picks. That's awesome. Alright. Let's go ahead and quick save and transition to Edgewater. See what the city's like. Edgewater discovered. Now, is it a problem? Okay. T is melee. Feels odd. Cantina specials. That's the barber shop. Who is this? Corporate guard.
Keep your distance, friend. Sick house is no place for a traveler.
Is this the sick house? It looks like the sick house.
I appreciate the company and all, but you really ought to leave. You don't want to be seen around me.
Why not?
Because I'm sick. You don't want to associate with people in the sick house. We're not worth your time. I'm in about as much trouble as I can be. No reason you ought to be tarnished by association. People are gonna talk.
Why? What's going on here?
Figured it was obvious. I got sick. Couldn't get better on my own. Got moved here for everyone's sake. Maybe you don't know this, but there's a real simple reason you don't talk to the plagued. You don't want what we've got.
I've got some training. I could take a look at you.
Don't. Please. I could get into a lot of trouble.
What kind of trouble?
People trouble. Lazy worker like me getting special treatment from some out-of-town physiker like you? People will talk. Company always tells us, weak spirits lead to weak bodies. If I didn't want to fall sick with plague, maybe I should have worked harder. Maybe I should have taken more pride in my work.
My lord. That's ridiculous. You can't blame yourself because you fell sick.
I really wish you wouldn't say those sorts of things. I told you once already. People could be listening. I'm feeling a touch faint. If you don't mind, I'd like to be alone for a spell.
I'll leave you be. We're just gonna close that. Okay. Oh god, he's dead. Shh. Everybody be quiet. Oh yeah, baby. Alright, what does this give us? Ranged weapon skills for 4 armor. I know we got some Adreno, we got some ammo. Look at that, 27 heavy. I wonder if there's like a maximum. These people look dead. Some of these people are dead. A pneumatic piston? The heck is that? Ah, it's junk. Alright, don't worry guys, we won't steal your food. That's a little messed up. I will steal all your money though. There do seem to be like some hidden items, which is cool. Are you dead? Are they dead? Ah, I think they're dead.
Spacer's choice takes care of its own.
You got it, partner.
Heard something outside the walls today.
Nothing for us outside those walls. You ought to know that.
Okay, they're not allowed outside the walls.
Huh?
I don't get a lot of visitors.
The general store. There's got to be something back here, right? Oh yeah, there's bodies. Mag 2 power. Ranged weapon mod. Magazine changes this weapon damage type to plasma. Oh, heck yeah. Whoa. Melee weapon mod. Ooh. Sick, dude. Anna, your mother passed away from the plague. She wasn't chosen to receive medical treatment and failed to recover on her own. I found a site near the ocean to bury her. I know it's company policy to have her buried in the graveyard, but I just can't afford the fees. I'm heading out after dark to put her to rest. Say my final goodbyes and all. I know it's dangerous to go out alone at night, but I have to chance it. And if you're reading this, I want you to know that your mother was a good person. Don't blame her for what happened. She worked as hard as she could. It just wasn't hard enough in the end. Love, Dad. That is awful. That's actually horrible. But it does seem to be beneficial to explore. Very beneficial. A bypass shunt. Nice. Bit cartridges. Yeah, I'm liking like the little hidden secrets. Feels good. Makes exploring worth it. There's the cantina. We have the cannery over there. OSI. There's the general store. Okay. This guy's obviously in here. What the heck kind of barber shop is this? Don't mind me. I'm just gonna look around. Examine. Conrad, receptionist shot himself. This is bad. Company's going to have to call it for what it is. Destruction of Spacer's Choice's property. Eugene was an asset and somebody has to pay his body price. This is gonna ruin us. So I was thinking that we pawn off his teeth. Eugene had a full set of gold teeth. Heirlooms passed down his family or something. You're processing his body, right? Just dig around and pry them out. We sell the teeth somewhere nice and quiet, use the bits to pay his body price, and nobody's the wiser. What do you think? Don't write back. In fact, don't talk to me at all. Just give me a special signal next time you see me. Waggle your eyebrows. Phyllis G. Oh, they're struggling for money. Oh, yeah. Got more ammo. This place looks disgusting. I can't tell if that's like water or oil. Looks black. Is this a robot under here? What the heck is going on? Conrad.
Please don't touch anything. Your hands are probably crawling with germs. Physical hygiene recapitulates moral hygiene. Cleanliness is next to lawfulness.
My goodness, dude. I can show you my hands.
No, thank you. That's quite all right. I've seen enough body parts in my line of work. I'm Conrad. You will report to me if your hair fails to meet Spacer's Choice aesthetic standards. You will also report to me in the event of your death, whereupon I will clean and prepare your remains for interment.
Prepare my remains for what?
Burial, in the unfortunate event of a fatality. It's what a barber does. We make you presentable.
Oh. I've got some questions for you.
Go ahead.
You seem pretty enthusiastic about this place.
Edgewater has been good to me. I consider myself privileged to work here. I am never wanting for work, not since the plague started.
What do you know about this plague?
The plague's come at us with a vengeance this year. Lost 6 workers in as many months. I wouldn't call them good workers, mind you. If they were any good, they'd have been treated. Still, it is a shame.
Wow. What are the symptoms? Why don't you treat all your workers?
Company policy, friend. We don't have enough medicine to treat all of us, so we treat the best among us.
Whose idea was that?
Mr. Thompson's brainchild. Have you met him yet? thoughtful-looking fellow stares out of his office most hours?
Silas sent me to collect your dues.
Ah, gravesite fees. Silas and I had talked about this at length. I thought I'd made it clear my pecuniary situation precludes the necessary restitutions.
You mean you're broke?
As broke as pie crust, friend. Bitless, indigent, destitute. I simply cannot afford it. I am a blemish on the prosperity of our fair settlement. When I expire, I expect Silas to toss my body into a ditch.
You have a very loose definition of the word prosperity.
Edgewater is built on the discipline and sacrifice of its people. Say what you will about our town, but we all pull together. Tell Silas I can't afford to pay, and that I fully expect to have my medical rights revoked for this dereliction. With my apologies.
Hang on. Medical rights?
Some time ago, I fell ill with the plague. By the grace of the law, and through my own hard work, I'd proven worthy of treatment. Frankly, I don't imagine I'll earn that right a second time. The barber work hasn't been profitable, you see. I've had to keep this old place running with my own savings.
Just give Silas an IOU.
Not a bad idea. But I'd need some kind of collateral. My pair of lucky clippers. No, that won't do. Your idea intrigues me, but I'm afraid I don't have anything to give Silas. I'm open to suggestions.
What about Eugene's gold teeth?
You know about Eugene? How?
I found a note from Phyllis.
Then, you know Phyllis suggested selling off Eugene's gold teeth. I didn't approve of the idea then, and I don't approve of it now. Eugene's golden teeth were a family heirloom, representing 3 generations of poor dental hygiene. He took them to his grave.
I'm sure he won't miss them.
That's unthinkable. Eugene's body and all rare earth minerals contained therein are solely the property of Spacer's choice. I can't ask Silas to dig up a man's body and pry a few teeth loose from his jaw just to pay my bills. Can I?
You're going to have to.
Yes, I suppose I must. Here you are. Gravesite papers affixed with my signature and an IOU.
Nice. Goodbye. We did it. I think we really got any money, but we did it. Alright. There's the cantina. I want to check out the general store first. I'm gonna assume that we can't go back there. My guy, your cash register is empty. Alright, I'm gonna assume that this is breaking the law.
What do you think you're doing?
Okay. Nothing at all.
Just don't make any trouble for me, okay?
Okay, no, we don't want to ruin our reputation. So, is that indicated by the red doors? Like, how do we know that this is bad? Huh.
It's not the best choice, it's Spacer's choice. And before you ask, I'm all out of deluxe salt tuna. All I've got is gourmet.
I need to fix a ship. You know where I can find parts?
You ought to go have a talk with the boss, Reed Thompson. He's up in his tower above the cannery.
I've got some questions for you.
Go right ahead.
What's your take on this place?
What, you mean Edgewater? That's a peculiar question. This a test? Am I being tested right now? It's, fine and dandy. Couldn't be happier. Wouldn't want to spend my life working anywhere else. Prettiest little town on Terra 2.
The blister on my ass is prettier than Edgewater. Telling yourself that won't make it true.
You are condescending to me, and I do not care for it. I am lucky to have my work, lucky to be alive. I don't get paid for banter. Was there something you needed?
Alrighty. Actually, there was.
Go right ahead.
Anyone I should watch out for?
Other than yourself? Definitely the vicar. Don't get me wrong. He seems a decent man, cut from church cloth, knows his scriptures. But there's something about him that bothers me. Like he's not one of us. Sometimes I suspect he doesn't even want to be here.
So about this plague that's supposed to be going around. Or thanks, anyone else?
I'd keep a few paces between myself and Miss Holcomb, the town mechanic, since her dear father left the workforce. No ill intent in her, mind. Just a queer sort, restless, scatterbrained, inclined to do first and think after, if you take my meaning.
Interesting. That everyone I should know about?
Amelia. Definitely Amelia Kim. I advise against stepping foot in her drinking establishment altogether. Word is, they're gonna replace her with an auto-mechanical barkeep. She's... what's the word? Obsolete. You don't want to associate yourself with that kind of person.
So about this plague that's supposed to be going around.
Plague? I don't know anything about a plague. We are the very picture of hot-blooded physical vigor.
Oh, just pure denial? Are you being delusional, or should I wait?
I take umbrage with your choice of phrase. We ain't sick, we're rugged. Some of us who get sick are liable to exaggerate the conditions of that sickness, but the fact is, if you work hard, you have got no cause to worry.
What a crazy concept. That doesn't make any sense.
Spend enough time in the Spacer's Choice family, and you will come to understand. Medical treatment is commensurate with our value to society. Spacer's Choice will dispense medicine for the indispensable worker. Natural selection at work.
And if you don't work hard enough?
Then the hand of medical science will not grace you with its touch, and you must recover on the virtue of your own grit. Listen, you mind if we talk about something else? Rambling about company policy gets me feeling all lightheaded.
Let's see what you're selling.
Music to my ears.
Your merchant skill is equal to the value of your best dialogue skill and is used to negotiate prices when buying and selling from vendors. Okay. A light machine gun, light assault rifle, an impact hammer, a revolver, light pistol, sawed-off, a trip blade, ammo, adreno, armor and weapon parts, bypass shunts. Ooh, Maxwell. Special effect knockdown. For some reason, you think this hammer should be silver. 153 DPS? What makes this so expensive? It's barely even better. Because it's named. Riot control helmet. +5 determination, stealth skills, intimidate, hack, melee, tech, heavy weapons, and tech. Ooh, grounded. Increases body armor and helmet armor ratings against shock damage. Increases attack speed, and increases your tech skills. 0% discount. Oh, this only sells for 1? Jeez, these things kind of suck, huh? We don't get very many bits for this stuff. I wonder if we can break this stuff down then. Hold Z to sell junk. Boom. Now, does he have a limit on how much money he has? We have 479. That's buyback. Repair is expensive, my lord. Alright, dude, we're out of here. There's salt tuna. Spacer's Choice Cantina discovered. Let's see what's going on in here.
You read the latest report?
Only the part that said we ain't making our quotas.
If only McDevitt's folk hadn't abandoned us, Cannery could use those extra hands.
Nothing we can do about that.
Sure there is. We can have another 0G.
We don't get a lot of visitors.
Somebody's been rambling about some colony ship. Wonder what that's about.
That's about me. Ooh, who is this?
Never seen you here before. You a visitor? Welcome. On behalf of the Spacer's Choice family, let me welcome you to, where am I again?
Edgewater?
Edgewater, jewel of the Vale. May the law bless our beloved cannery with 100 years of, what's it called? Productivity. That's the one. Yep, that's us. Productive.
I think you've had a little too much to drink.
Oh, it's fine. I'm only on my 3rd bottle. I don't start heaving up my guts as long as I can count to 3. Company lets me imbibe as much 0G brew as I can afford. Even gave me a discount on account of my injury. You jealous yet?
You were injured?
Yep. Got my mid stuck in a rotor wheel. Shredded my wrist up real good. Conrad went and sewed up my hand, but I couldn't do much about the pain. Boss was real generous to me, though. Got myself a 5% discount on 0G brew. After the 2nd bottle, the only pain I feel is emotional.
You sound like you need a surgeon.
Hey, Conrad's a surgeon. Well, he's a barber. That's like surgery, but for your hair.
Okay, I'll leave you be. I mean, your hand does look fine, so maybe you did a good job. Okay, so let's quick save, because this is blue. We can go in here. Ooh. 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 Nice, dude. We are an expert thief. Ooh. Make sure there's nobody around. No idea what this stuff is, but we'll take it. Robbing these people blind. Gosh, dude. This place is awful. Ooh. Is this anything special? No. Nice little balcony here. This place is kind of large. Alright, let's go downstairs and talk to anybody who we can. Is there another door over here? There is. Okay, just looks like a bathroom. Oh, we're definitely going in here. Yes, please. Look at all this free ammo we're getting, dude. And we got a plasma rifle? What the heck is going on? Ooh. What does the red mean? That just means it's, like, plasma damage instead of physical? I would assume. We got an okay amount of, ammo now. Heck yeah, that was worth it. Alright. Steal stun baton? I don't think we can really steal anything else.
I don't know you.
Alex Hawthorne, Captain of the Unreliable.
Uh-huh. The Unreliable, you say? Never heard of any company supply ship with that particular name. I don't know what you're about, but this here's a Spacer's Choice drinking establishment. We're all loyal, hard-working company folk here.
Interesting that it doesn't have like a skill number. Something going on here that I should know about?
Am I that easy to read? Yeah, we've been having some problems lately. Loyalty issues, lines in the sand. I know where folk in Edgewater stand. But you, I don't know you. If you're gonna have a drink, I'd like to ask that you do it within the premises. Can't have you taking drinks over to those deserters.
What's this about deserters?
Traitors. The lot of them. Bunch of folks decided they were tired of working and went out into the wilds to fend for their own selves.
At the Marauders?
Town's already struggling to make quotas, even without that band of slackwits abandoning their posts. Bunch of lazy, shiftless rung leeches. Anyway, enough about them. What can I do for you?
I want to talk to Reed. Where can I find him?
Do you now? And what makes you think Mr. Thompson wants to talk to you? He's a busy man. You want to talk to Mr. Thompson, try ignoring your duties. He'll summon you up to that great big tower atop the cannery, and you'll get yourself a proper dressing down.
You say that like it's a good thing.
It is a good thing. If you're not pulling your weight, you don't deserve to live here. Simple as that.
Something else?
Go ahead.
So what's your story?
I don't see how that's any of your business.
Okay. Persuade 26. Yeah, I guess not.
Will there be anything else?
What if I told you I just got shot into space by a crazy scientist?
Ugh, is this the start of a joke? If you want me to laugh at your jokes, it's a 3-drink minimum.
I wish it was a joke. Honestly, I don't even know where I am.
Most folk forget where they're standing after a few drinks. Seems to me you've got a head start. Anyhow, whatever happens outside the walls is not my business. Only deserters and marauders wander out there, and I cannot tell you which I revile more. My world is these 4 walls, that door, and a row of mugs that need cleaning.
It almost sounds like you're afraid to go outside.
Let me make something clear. Spacer's Choice has been real good to me. The town's been real good to me. I start gallivanting around outside the walls, poking around in places I shouldn't be, learning things I've got no right to know. People will talk. Won't ever catch me asking about the world outside. Else the town's gonna say Amelia's gone soft. That Amelia's pondering desertion. I don't want that.
I think it's a mistake living your life on everyone else's terms.
There you go with that thinking again. Didn't anyone ever tell you it's dangerous? I've said enough. People come here to drink their problems away. If they wanted to face their problems, they'd go see our vicar.
Okay. Now, out of curiosity, range, stealth, tech. Hangover, dexterity, perception, and charm. But we get +1 personality attributes. Tactical time dilation recharge rate. Nice. Ranged weapon spray. Ranged weapon spread. Mind. Body. So if we, like, pop one of these, right? We need personality. Persuade is at 20 to 21. if we go ahead and pop this... It gets us to 20 to 25. Oh, no, it's not enough. Do those stack? Curious. No, doesn't look like it. Dang it, I still don't think we can get her.
Oh, I almost forgot. I'm contractually obligated to recite company slogans to any visitors. Plague got you feeling woozy? Get yourself boozy with Spacer's Choice.
Just felt like chatting.
Go ahead.
What's your story?
I don't see how that's any of your business.
Ah, we're just
Will there
short.
be anything else?
Leave. But there was
We'll
another
get you mostly
conversation.
drunk at half the price. Spacer's Choice.
Felt like chatting.
Go ahead.
I've been asking around. No one seems to know anything about the Hope.
The Hope? No, I've never mixed a drink by that name. I could get you a rum and something if you like. Wait, no, never mind. We're all out of something.
Why is it that nobody wants to talk about the Hope?
I don't know what fancy bars you've been crawling, but the rest of us make do with 0G. 0G brew, an ale that's good for what ails you.
I'm not talking about a drink. I'm from the Hope myself. The Hope's out there somewhere with hundreds of thousands of other colonists.
Would you keep your voice down? You're gonna get the whole cantina written up. The Hope's folklore, all right? 60, 70-year-old folklore by now. The board don't approve of spreading seditious rumors and falsehoods. You're inviting trouble talking that way, and I don't want a part of it.
You sound scared.
Look, either shut your gob or stick a drink in it. We're done talking about this.
Okay, whatever. Give me a drink.
Coming right up.
Alright, we will not be paying for any drinks. We're out of here. Okay, so the cannery is that way.
If you're falling sick, I don't want you near me.
So let's check out the Saltuna. Ooh, we got something back here. Ah, Adreno and bit cartridges, baby. So, where can we fast travel to? Oh, yeah.
Something got you down?
Nothing. Just don't want to fall sick.
I don't blame you, girl. What is this place? The church?
Talking to the good vicar always lifts up my spirits.
The vicar?
Our place in the universe is fixed.
Aussie vial? Okay. I mean, it wasn't stealing. Might as well.
Hey there, Mary. Don't see you round here too often.
Oh, I just came to talk to the vicar is all. None of us are above confessionals.
What have you got to confess? You ain't thinking of deserting, are you?
What? No. And I resent the accusation.
Wasn't nothing but a question. Do excuse me.
I must be on my way. Verity to you. Our place in the universe is fixed.
Work fortifies the spirit.
Okay. What's up with this guy, huh? Interesting.
Yes, what is it? You're an outsider. Fantastic. Vicar Maximilian de Soto at your service. Or Vicar Max if you're the sort who prefers brevity. I so rarely get new people to talk to. Name your poison, anything at all. Spiritual counseling? This season's tossball predictions? The quickest way out of town?
How did you know I'm an outsider?
I've never seen you before, and there's been no paperwork indicating a transfer. Half the time it's wrong, but a new worker without paperwork? Unheard of. Also, you lack the distinctive worker gaze. Usually either a deadening behind the eyes, or in some rare cases, a wild-eyed frenzy, like a trapped animal.
You seem quite dismissive of the common man for a spiritual leader.
Oh, nothing could be further from the truth. I'm simply bemoaning the level of spiritual awareness in this town.
Isn't it your job to raise that?
Yes, but there are few who hear me in this miserable place. I must double my efforts to elevate my flock. These are good, hard-working people here.
Hold on. Did you just refer to this town as a miserable place?
Yes, and thank you for pointing it out. It is wrong of me to succumb to distress. This place could be so much more, and I will continue in my quest to make it so.
What sort of spiritual advice do you offer here?
They who are not satisfied with their work are satisfied with nothing. No. How about, work fortifies the spirit. True exhaustion awaits idle hands.
I was actually asking what your religion was all about.
The OSI teaches that the Grand Architect set a perfect system in motion at the beginning of time. Contentment is found by accepting one's role in that grand plan.
What does OSI stand for?
The Order of Scientific Inquiry, also known as scientism to the layperson.
How do you talk to this Grand Architect? Prayer, meditation, or what?
You don't talk to the Grand Architect. Once the universe was set in motion, it stepped back. It has no concern for us.
Doesn't sound like a very motivational religious philosophy. What's there to aspire to?
We will eventually decode the plan and all its intricacies. Once we are able to deduce the properties of every particle in the universe and its trajectory, we will know everything.
Whoa.
The future, the past, each person's place within the plan, all will be laid out before us, removing struggle and bringing peace. No one will ever need question their path again. Some even believe this ultimate knowledge will unlock mankind's true potential, and we will all become akin to Grand Architects ourselves, after a fashion.
Really? How does that work? Tell me more.
Well, first there's the matter of the secret blood rites and animal sacrifices. I'm kidding. Seriously, though, to truly understand the metaphysics involved takes years of study and contemplation.
I'm looking for a power regulator.
Mechanical tomfoolery is well out of my purview. I suggest you take such matters to Mr. Thompson in the cannery. Oh,
you got it, boss.
And a word of warning. If you're considering wandering around outside the safety of the town, you'd best be cautious.
Why is that?
Marauders are about. Though if you are planning on venturing outside, I do have a proposition that may interest you. One of the reasons I transferred here was to fulfill my duty in hunting down banned heretical texts. I happen to know such a book is, as we speak, tainting a collector's library in Emerald Vale. However, the collector's residence lies outside the town's walls. My retrieval efforts have been thwarted by marauders who have overrun the property. Should you fare better than me, I'd pay a handsome sum for the book.
I thought it was kind of against the rules to leave the town, but it sounds like he's tried before. Why would a vicar be after a banned heretical book?
I just want to keep the writing out of laymen's hands. It wouldn't do for such information to fall into public consumption.
I'll need to know a little more about this book before I agree to this.
It's a handwritten journal. A faded blue cover with the name M. Bakonu handwritten in the lower corner. I'll mark where I saw it on your map. Assuming you're serious? It is not only a beautiful relic of a bygone time, it's also the thoughts of an early thinker on the nature of man's place in the cosmos. Not many in this colony could understand its true value, should they ever read it.
I'll look for your book.
Thank you. If you retrieve it, you can always find me here.
Okay. On to the next place. Oh yeah. Dude, I love how behind like every building there's something. I like how they really encourage the exploring.
You're safer inside the walls.
You got it. Like literally everything, it's great. Dervish Mist, Adrenaline Booster, Movement Speed, melee weapon attack speed. Oh, what? How do we get back there? No way. We get like a jetpack at some point? Ah. Wait, what? Aha! Let's go. Ooh, 200 bits. Now we've seen stuff in the rubble. Yeah, here we go. A mag pick. I love it. I love the exploration factor. The reward for it. Okay, so now we kind of have to go through here. But first, this should be like the landing pad, right? Let's quick save. See what's going on out here. Armor part. Mag pick. Interesting that none of this is stealing. Light ammo, bit cartridges. Corporation service reward. Okay. Well, we are just hoarding all of the loot is what we're doing. Will we have any, like, sneaky things over here? Yes, we will. Ammo. No. Yeah. Is there a maximum ammo? There's no weight to it. Oh my gosh, look at that lava. Where are we at right now? Okay, so there's like another building over here. We can fast travel to Edgewater, so we can go back and forth, which is really nice. Canid, Howler, and Mongrel. Okay, okay. Thing back here. Ooh. There's gotta be something down there, right? Okay, this leads us back to the front. Where the gravedigger is. Any hidden gems in the rubble? It's not looking like it. Alright, let's go ahead and head on over to talk to this dude and see what's on the landing pad.
Thank the law. I've been requisitioning backup for months. Guess the boss finally came to his senses.
Nope.
You ever swung a truncheon? Let me see your rifling stance. I want to make sure you're up to snuff.
What are you babbling about?
The war! The coming apocalypse! Man versus machine! I'm talking about mechanical soldier. Cold, heartless automatons made of iron and lies.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Just my luck. I ask for backup and the boss sends me one of them simple folk. All right. Listen real close. Auto-mechanicals. Creatures forged in the fires of malevolence. I seen them over by the old power plant. Clattering about. Firing at the birds. Orchestrating their uprising. When the swarms of mechanicals come clanging on over that hill, where will you be? Cowering beneath your cot? Or standing, shoulder to shoulder with the resistance?
If your resistance needs another gun, I am for hire.
I've been gathering up a war chest over the years. Saltuna cans, mostly, some Spacer's chaw, few bit cards. I'll reward you for your aid.
Proper armies pay enlistment fees.
Enlistment fees? Yeah, I suppose. Wouldn't want to give the resistance a bad name.
What do you need done?
They have sent a scout, prowling around the junkyard just behind our beloved town. This scout must not be permitted to return to its base of operations. Cross it off, then report back.
Okay. If I'm going after this mechanical scout, I could use a couple pointers.
Mechanical's got a weak spot in their midsections. I think the technical term is, the blue glowy square thing.
Very technical. I got a question.
Go on.
What exactly do you do here?
I'm Ludwig Miller, Associate Security Officer for Transportation. Officially? Unofficially? Strictly between you and me. I am the only thing standing between Edgewater and total annihilation.
Okay. What else could we ask him?
Go on.
What do you have against mechanicals?
You ever seen the way a mechanical just stands there? Just looking at you. Scanning you with its murderous oculars.
I can't say that I have, no.
Pray to the law that you never do. A mechanical never forgets the face of its enemy. First they will rob us of our jobs. And once they have taken away our livelihoods, they will take away our very lives.
Silas sent me. You owe him your gravesite fees.
I told Silas I'd pay my dues if he agreed to join the resistance. Guess this means he's finally heard the calling.
He sure did, and he's asking for a little extra to furnish to the resistance with mechanical repellent.
Mechanical repellent! A stroke of inspiration from the law itself. Here, I've been saving up a couple bits for just such a project.
Oh boy, we are taking advantage of these people. I'll let you be. Alrighty, and then we'll go ahead and check around here, see if we can't grab any loot next time. As always, I appreciate y'all for stopping by, and I hope to see you in the next episode. Until then, peace out, y'all.